Here's a question for you guys. Do you think it's possible to lucid dream if you have a really busy schedule and you can't even do any of the techniques? Before we get started on the video, I just want to give a huge shout out and a huge thank you to Norwich for helping support the channel over on Patreon. Thanks for the support. Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot. It is me, Matt, here, and today I'm talking about lucid dreaming with a busy schedule. So I've been asked this question a few times now, and also someone suggested it to me recently as a video idea, and I thought this is a great idea, and this is also something that I feel really qualified to talk about because I have a pretty busy schedule lately and I have been managing to lucid dream just fine. In fact, I have been putting in less time into lucid dreaming in this last year than in many previous years, and yet it's probably my best year in terms of total lucid dreams over the whole year out of all of the years I've had. Now in previous years I had times where I went 2 months of lucid dreaming basically every day, but then I would stop lucid dreaming. I would just stop practicing and I wouldn't get many more over the rest of the year, so I wouldn't have a consistent number. Over the last year I didn't have any periods when I was lucid every single day for like a month or anything like that. I just had a consistent number that would come in every single week, even when I wasn't doing any techniques or paying any real attention to actually trying to lucid dream. So the answer is simple. Yes, it is absolutely possible to lucid dream with a busy schedule. Now the next question is, how do you actually do that? How do you lucid dream if you're busy all the time and you don't have time to wake up, say in the middle of the night, and do something like wild or mild or filed or whatever you choose? What can you do then? Well, the first thing is to get some lucid dreaming experience under your belt. If you're a beginner and you've never had a lucid dream before, I suggest that you invest the time in it. Make some time out of your schedule. If you're really passionate about lucid dreaming and you really want to do it, you can make some time for it. Yeah, you might be busy with work, 75% of the day, but you can't tell me that there's not a couple of hours each day, or an hour or half an hour, that you normally spend, procrastinating, just watching videos, just playing games, whatever, that you could dedicate to lucid dreaming. So how do you do that? Well, you go to bed a little bit earlier, for example, and then you wake up in REM and you perform your technique. Or you take a nap in the middle of the day. You can do it at just weekends if you really don't have much time. But take some extra time as a beginner to get a few lucid dreams under your belt, and then keep doing it so you get a bit more experience. Now, once you have a bit more experience, you should find that lucid dreams start to happen automatically. You start to not have to actually perform the techniques all of the time, because you get lucid dreams every so often, even if you do nothing whatsoever. You could completely forget about lucid dreaming and you'd still get a lucid dream every so often. This is because you're becoming more familiar with the dream state itself, so you can recognize it when you're in it. Now, other things you can of course do are reality checks and meditation and all-day awareness. All of these things can be done during the day rather than requiring you to wake up during a particular time in the night, and so they're much easier to fit into your schedule. Now, meditation might be difficult to fit into your schedule for some people, and you might think, I don't have time to sit down for 20 minutes, half an hour to meditate each day. But one thing that I've actually found with meditation is that it calms down, the cluttered mind so much that you actually save time by meditating. You actually will have more time free each day if you meditate each day. Sounds a bit counterintuitive, but seriously, try it out. The reason for this is that we're so prone to procrastination and just getting caught up in all these little things that we waste time all of the time. We're wasting so much time. Just think of all the times you've had work to do or homework or whatever, and you've just gone on Reddit or whatever website for 2 minutes, and that 2 minutes has become half an hour, has become an hour, has become 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, and now the whole night is gone and you still haven't finished what you were set out to do. Now, I've done that, I'm guilty of that, I still do that from time to time, so don't worry, you're not alone there. But that is what most of us do. Most of us procrastinate a lot, and so we say, I don't have much free time, I'm working all day and then I only have a tiny bit of time, before I go to bed to relax or whatever. But you look at how you actually spend that time, and a significant portion, both at work and at home or at school or whatever, is spent procrastinating. When you meditate and you calm down the mind, you stop racing after all these little cravings for these kind of instant fixes. And so you stop needing to procrastinate so much, because you have this kind of need, like, I'm bored, I need to do something, I need to find some kind of instant fix, some instant gratification, and that's kind of what causes you to procrastinate. But when you're meditating regularly, you don't do that so much. You'll still do it from time to time, unless you're meditating for like hours a day, you probably still do it from time to time, but much less than before. So you'll probably save, at least an hour every day on procrastination, and all it costs you is 20 minutes of meditation. So that's a net gain of 40 minutes of free time each day. And some of that time can be put towards learning to lucid dream. Reality checks can be done throughout the day. They're simple, they're easy, and they don't take much time, so you may as well be doing them. And all-day awareness is similar too. All-day awareness can give some of the benefits of meditation, while being able to be something that you can do throughout the day. You can stop and do these checks throughout the day. And ideally, as time goes on, you learn to actually just maintain that awareness throughout the day, hence why it's called all-day awareness. Now, the next thing I want to suggest to you is actually lucid dreaming supplements. This is one of the reasons why I like lucid dreaming supplements. You know, the main use cases of lucid dreaming supplements I've mentioned in the past are for beginners who've never had a lucid dream and they want to actually have their first lucid dream so that it'll be easier to have more. You know, for a beginner, it's great. The second use case I've talked about is when you just want to have more lucid dreams overall. Now, neither of these things is that important to me. Like, I feel like I have a decent enough number of lucid dreams, and when I really do want more, I can put in the extra time and effort. So why do I like lucid dreaming supplements? Well, the answer is simple, and it applies to this topic, and that is the fact that when you actually use a supplement, you don't necessarily actually have to perform any techniques. Take something like Lucidesc or Dreamleaf with Huperzine A in it, or take something with galantamine in it, and you will likely get lucid on your own without performing any techniques. Not necessarily every night, but frequently enough that you can enjoy all the benefits of being lucid without all the hard work. Now, I don't recommend this as something that you do all year round. That would be silly. Don't use them as a crutch. Learn to lucid dream on your own. But if there's a period of time where you're busier than usual and you still want to make some progress with lucid dreaming, then, you know, buy yourself a month's worth and go through that. So there are loads of possibilities for those of you who have busy schedules and still want to lucid dream. Don't worry, you can still get lucid. Now, if you do actually want to check out some of those lucid dreaming supplements I mentioned, there are affiliate links for both Lucidesc and Dreamleaf down in the description below. And if you're actually not familiar with either of those and you want to find out more about what they are and how they work, then check out my channel, search for Lucidesc or search for Dreamleaf, and I have reviews for both of them on my channel. I'm not paid to promote either of them, so my reviews are basically honest reviews, what I think of them. Although, that said, if you do actually use my affiliate links down in the description below, a portion of that will actually go towards this channel. So you can actually kill two birds with one stone, you know, get your lucid dreaming supplement and support Tipharot at the same time. Before we go, I of course have to give my usual plug for my lucid dreaming course. If you're not familiar with it, it's called Advanced Lucidity, and it is a course targeted mostly at beginners that take them to the advanced level. It teaches you how to have a lucid dream, you know, all the techniques that you need to know, how to control those dreams, the basic fundamentals of dream control, so that you're able to do all of the things that you want to do. And at the end, your abilities get put to the test. If you want to find out more about it, check out the link up there, or the link in the description down below. Anyway, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to subscribe. If you want to support the channel, check out my Patreon page, and if you want to keep watching, pick one of the videos on screen, go watch that, and I will see you soon. Take care.